Hello, ETS students. Welcome to another video. On today's video, we will be talking about budgeting facts and how you guys could start saving money and planning for your future at an earlier age. So, my name is Jacqueline Perez, and I am your student advisor, and I will be leading today's workshop. So as you can see right here, we see a picture that says start small, dream big. And that's because we all have our goals. We all want to be prepared for our future. And later in life, we might want to buy our own houses, go to college, or even buy our own car. But in order for that to happen, we need to save money and budget. So let's get started. How many of you guys may know what budgeting is? But if you guys don't, I provided you guys with a definition. So budgeting is a way in which you guys control your money by what's available to you guys. So how much money you guys do have, what's required, and your expenses. So how much you guys are willing to waste. So it's by creating a plan. So right here in the picture, you're able to see this little boy right here. He's thinking about all his expenses as well as saving money, and also he's thinking about his future. You could see that he's thinking about food, gaming, electronics, going to school, and saving. So it's mostly creating a plan, and that plan will help you guys control your money. So some methods to start budgeting right now is by creating a budgeting worksheet. So later in this presentation, I will be showing you guys a template of a budgeting worksheet that you guys can use. That way you guys are able to see how much money you guys do have and how much money you guys spend. And it's also very, very important that you guys manage your wants versus needs. Later in this presentation, we will also get more into detail about what are wants versus needs. But in order for this to work, you guys must make it realistic. So you guys must actually think about the things that you guys will actually want to buy or that are actually necessary. That way it can be realistic. And when you guys do start planning ahead for your future, you guys will be able to see how much money you guys do have and how much money you guys want to spend. So moving on, I provided you guys with a sample of a student's monthly expenses. So this is how much a student wastes in a month. And the total, you could see that this student wastes $55. And on entertainment, he wastes a $10 movie plus $5 on popcorn. That would be $15 per the month just on entertainment. So that might mean that he might go out once a month with his friends to the movies or with his family, and then on a month he spends $10 on snacks. So he might be going to the grocery stores and buying chips or candy, or when the ice cream truck passes by, he might be buying his ice cream or any snacks that he would like. And then now that everyone is into Spotify or Apple Music or even have game downloads or any monthly subscriptions like Netflix or Disney Plus, this student wastes $10 per month. And now with COVID, we can't really go out, so he does online shopping. And he spends a total of $20 on online shopping. So that would be a total of $55 that this student spends. But think about it. If he really wanted to save more money, he might do less online shopping or do online shopping 1 month and don't do it on the next month. So it's all about thinking what do you guys really want and how much money you guys have. So on this screen, you're able to see a budgeting worksheet that I provided for you guys. So on this monthly budget worksheet, you're able to write down the month that you're in. So like if you guys wanted to start one for the month of May, you guys could put May. And first of all, it's good to know how much money you guys do have. Like if you guys get an allowance from your parents, make sure to write that down and a total of how much money you guys do have, so that would be your budget. And then write down what you spend daily. Like if you guys go out with your friends, write the date that you guys went out and the description of what you did and how much you wasted. So like if you were to go to the movies with your friends today, you got would write today's date, description, movies, and how much you guys wasted. So it's always good to know how much money you guys spend, and that is called expenses. What you spend is called expenses. And it's also good to know how much money you guys do receive, which is called an income. So, like I said, if you guys get an allowance from your parents every week, that's your income, how much money you do receive. And then finally, how much money you guys will have left to save over is what you guys will be left over with. But in this worksheet, it's very you guys can utilize all the time because it's very beneficial because you guys will be able to see what you guys spend your money on and how much money you guys do spend for that month. That way, maybe the next month you guys will be like, oh no, I wasted too much money. So that way you guys will start saving and start decreasing the things you spend your money on. So right here, I provided you guys with a better um, example of someone else's budget, and this is Josh's budget. So his income is $50 because he does get an allowance from his parents of $40 monthly, and he does walk his neighbor's dog for $10 a month. So that would be a total of $50 of what Josh receives, which would be his income. But then he also has expenses. He likes to go to the movies once a month, so he wasted a total of $15 on entertainment. He has a Spotify subscription, which he wasted $10 on music. And when he does go out with his parents or with his friends or just when the ice cream truck passes, he wastes a total of $10 per snack on snacks. So he wastes $45 monthly on and that is his expenses. So he's only left over with $5 and that's how much money he's able to save. So we're able to see that Josh isn't saving a lot of money every month. So what we can do is that Josh can actually think about his expenses and maybe go 1 month to the movie and 1 month no. Or he can also cut down on the snacks and eat from home. That way he's able to save more money. But like I said, if you guys do write these down, it will allow you guys to see how much money you guys do spend. That way you guys will think about what you guys spend and maybe realize that some things you don't really need. Moving on about talking about what you really need, we're gonna be talking about wants versus needs. So a want is a desire for having something. Like it's something that isn't necessary, but you guys maybe just want it because it's popular or because other people have it or because you see it on the TV. Like this picture right here shows a picture of a Louis Vuitton bag. Many of us know what a Louis Vuitton bag is and how much expensive that is. It's like a $3,000 bag, or it might even go more than that. But do we really need that bag? It isn't really necessary to have that bag or to have a designer bag. It's very much convenient to get a bag from Ross or TJ Maxx or Marshalls because those are actually good bags and they actually do last you for a very long time. So that's something that would be considered a want. And a need is something that we actually need in order to survive. So it is something essential. So I provided you guys with a picture of food because we obviously need food in order to survive. But we also want to know that we don't actually need to go to restaurants all the time or to fast foods because we could just buy our food from the market and make it ourselves. That way we save money and it's also healthier for us. So before buying anything, think about it. Do you really need it? So always have that on your minds when you guys do go shopping or when you guys are even shopping online. So some things to remember is that you guys want to start organizing by creating your plan, how much money you guys do want to save and how much money you guys want to spend. Because it's never too early to start now. I know that later in the future you guys will be going off to college, and when you guys do go off to college, uh, everything you guys will have to buy on your own, like your books, your supplies. So it's always good to have money saved up and not you for you guys to know how to manage your own money. So only spend your money on what is really needed. Like I said, you guys don't want to spend your money on wants, because you guys, that item or that bag that you guys really like right now may not be valuable in the future, and you guys just spend it like a whole lot of money on that item. So always save your money more than what you spend. I know that you guys are at an early age right now and are barely going into the adult life, but since you guys may receive money from your parents, or your parents are taking care of you guys right now, it's always good to start learning right now, since when you guys do go off to college or go off to live by yourselves, you guys will have an idea of how to control your money and not waste it in things that you guys may not need. But that is the end of today's presentation. I hope that you guys learned something from it. I hope that you guys start saving your money, start budgeting your money, and knowing how to control what goes in and out from your pockets. So, like I said, only waste your money on things that are really needed, and know how much money you guys do want to spend. That way, you guys will be able to save more than what you spend. But with if you guys have any questions, leave them in the comment section below and we'll be happy to answer your questions. But if not, don't forget to follow us on Instagram at season_ETS, because we do post daily reminders there about our program or any updates. And now don't forget to follow us on our YouTube channel. Make sure to like our videos, comment, and subscribe to our channel. And also don't forget to follow us on Remind, because we do send daily reminders there. But without further ado, this I hope you guys took something from this video, and please give it a like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thank you.